What happens if you walk 10,000 steps every day? Have you ever wondered what would happen if you simply walked more? Not intense workouts, not marathon training, just walking. Specifically, 10,000 steps every day. It's one of the most popular fitness goals in the world. Millions of people track their daily steps. Smartwatches remind us. Fitness apps celebrate it. But does walking 10,000 steps actually make a difference? The answer surprised scientists, and the results may be more powerful than you think. Let's start with where the 10,000 step goal came from. Most people assume it was created by researchers. It wasn't. The idea actually became popular in Japan during the 1960s as part of a marketing campaign for a pedometer. Yet decades later, scientists started studying whether the number had real health benefits, and what they discovered was fascinating. People who walk more tend to live longer. Several large studies have found that increasing daily step counts is associated with a lower risk of heart disease, diabetes, obesity, and even early death. But here's the surprising part. You don't necessarily need exactly 10,000 steps. Researchers found that health benefits begin much earlier. Even moving from 3,000 steps to 6,000 or 7,000 steps per day can make a significant difference. The biggest gains often happen when people go from being inactive to moderately active. So what actually happens inside your body when you start walking 10,000 steps every day? First, you burn more calories. That may sound obvious, but over time, those extra calories add up. Depending on your body weight and walking speed, 10,000 steps can burn roughly 300 to 500 calories per day. Over weeks and months, that can contribute significantly to fat loss. But walking does much more than burn calories. It improves insulin sensitivity. This means your body becomes better at managing blood sugar levels. Lower blood sugar spikes often mean fewer energy crashes and fewer cravings throughout the day. And that's great news if you're trying to lose fat. Walking also benefits your heart. As you walk regularly, your cardiovascular system becomes more efficient. Your resting heart rate may decrease, your circulation improves, and your risk of heart disease can decline. But perhaps one of the most overlooked benefits is what walking does for your brain. Studies show that walking can help reduce stress, anxiety, and symptoms of depression. Even a simple walk outdoors can improve mood and mental clarity. Many people report feeling calmer, more focused, and more productive after a walk. Now let's talk about something many people don't expect. Walking can help preserve muscle while losing fat. Unlike extreme dieting or excessive cardio, walking is relatively gentle on the body. It doesn't create enormous recovery demands, which means it's easier to maintain consistently. And consistency is where real results happen. But what happens after a month of walking 10,000 steps every day? Many people notice more energy, better sleep, improved endurance, less stiffness, better mood, and often gradual fat loss. Will you suddenly transform into a fitness model? Probably not, but that's exactly why walking works, because it's sustainable. You don't need a gym membership, you don't need expensive equipment, and you don't need to suffer through brutal workouts. You just need to move. Day after day, step after step. The biggest mistake people make is believing that fitness only comes from intense exercise. In reality, some of the healthiest people in the world simply move more throughout the day. And walking is one of the easiest ways to do that. So, what happens if you walk 10,000 steps every day? You burn more calories, you improve your heart health, you support fat loss, you reduce stress, you improve your mood, and you may even increase your lifespan. Not bad for something as simple as putting one foot in front of the other. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the Fat Loss Project for more science-based fat loss strategies, nutrition tips, and fitness truths that actually work. Science, strategy, results.